when I first started DJing, I recognized that there was a lot of money to be made, you know, as a DJ. Like, for most events, I was able to charge between $500 to $1,000 just to go out and spend. And it was awesome. And once I realized I could make real money, I thought if I could make this consistent, I could make this a real career. So I learned that the key was really figuring out how to get more events, how to market myself to make sure I was booked every weekend. Now, if you break it down, there's 52 weeks in a year. If you were to charge $1,000 per event, do one event every single week, so there's 52 weeks in a year, so you were to do 52 events and charge $1,000 per event, you'd make $52,000 a year, just DJing 1 day a week. It's pretty crazy, right? Now, if you were to DJ 2 times a week, working 2 days a week, charging $1,000 per event, you'd make $104,000 a year, just working 2 days a week. That sounds pretty crazy. Sounds awesome, right? How can you work 2 days a week and make over $100,000 a year? Now, when you really break it down, it sounds simple because it really is simple. But there's a few steps you need to learn before you can get to 6 figures. So the first thing we're gonna talk about today is knowing your worth. That's the first step to building a 6-figure DJ business. You have to know exactly what your worth is, what your value is, in order to charge your worth. We have videos that talk about whether or not you're charging enough, and really knowing whether you're a beginner level DJ, advanced level DJ, what type of equipment you have and what type of skills you have are all gonna determine your worth and also gonna determine your price. So knowing your worth, knowing your value, and knowing exactly what to charge is the first step in becoming a 6-figure DJ. Second, you have to think of DJing like a business. You have to think of it like a business in order for it to be a business. Now, if you think of it as just a hobby, then it's just gonna be a hobby. But if you change the way you think of DJing from a hobby to a business and think of it in a way that's gonna be a career for you, changing that mindset is really, really important in order to get to the 6 figures that you're looking to get to, right? So if you're out here and you're like, oh, this is just a hobby, this is just side money, then you're gonna look at it like a hobby and it's just side money. But if you say, hey, this is a career, I gotta be professional. I gotta think of this as a business. I wanna make money with this. So you gotta really think of it as a business and put together a business plan in order for you to turn this business from a hobby to a lucrative career. The next step is having confidence in yourself. So you really wanna make sure you have the confidence to go out there and to believe in yourself enough to say, this is gonna be a career for me. I'm gonna get the equipment, I have the skills, I'm a good DJ, I'm gonna really push myself to go from a hobby to a real career with this. So having the confidence in yourself as a DJ is so important. You know, like DJs have egos, you know what I mean? Like you really gotta walk into a room and own it. You wanna make sure that when you walk into a room, people are like, who's that? Oh, that's the DJ, you know? So you wanna walk in with confidence. You wanna show up to every single event and kill it. Your performance really matters. You really wanna show up and have great sets every single time. Make sure your set is on point. Have great music, come through with the greatest skills, and have the confidence behind it to say, yo, I'm a dope DJ, hire me. The next step to becoming a 6-figure DJ is really professionalism. Once you have the confidence, now you have to be professional. Make sure you have a contract together. Have insurance to protect yourself and also to make sure you're able to get bigger gigs. Make sure you're professional when it comes to closing the gigs and talking to the customers, making sure that your potential clients book you. Being a business person and a salesperson is really, really important when it comes to being a good DJ and a good business person. If you really want to turn your DJ hobby into a real 6-figure career, you have to be professional. You have to be business-like. You have to be a salesperson and be able to sell yourself. So if somebody walks up to you and they say, hey, how do I book you? Hey, we have this awesome event and we want you to be a part of it. Make sure you have a process in order to get them there to the point where they're able to give you their money, you know? You don't wanna walk away from money. So you wanna make sure that you're professional enough to talk to people that are interested in your services and a salesperson enough to sell yourself to whoever's trying to book you. You know, have packages put in place so that when people say, what's your price? Let them know how much you charge an hour or what you can offer them, what your services include. All these things are really, really important. And being a business person, a salesperson, and somebody who's able to turn a hobby into a lucrative career. Once you have the confidence, you have the business skills, you have the professionalism, you have the DJ skills, you go through, or you come to every event and you kill it. People love your music, right? Now what? Now you gotta market yourself, promote yourself, make sure that people know who you are, they're able to find you, you have a website, you have business cards, you have an awesome Instagram. Like, these things are so important to invest in. Like, don't just think that you can just be a DJ with awesome skills and not promote yourself. Promotion, marketing is the biggest way to grow your business from a hobby to a six-figure career. Because think about it, like the numbers we talked about in the beginning. If you're able to book 104 gigs a year, working 2 days a week at $1,000 a gig, you're making over $100,000 a year, working 2 days a week. But it's really about how you think about it. Are you able to market yourself? Are you able to get those gigs to fill your calendar? And when you really break it down, it seems simple, but you have to put in the work to get there. So it's possible. It's possible for every single DJ to do it. If you have the skills, you have the motivation, you have the ambition, you have the drive, you put in the work, you could do it. And I'm here to support you. So I'm DJ Too Much with Six Figure DJs. I hope that what we talked about today was valuable for you. And if you really liked it, subscribe, comment, like, share. Feel free to check us out at sixfiguredjs.com, and you can learn more information that teaches you how to grow your business, how to market yourself. Feel free to reach out to me directly. Lois Too Much on Instagram. Feel free to shoot me a DM, shoot me a message. I'll try to get back to you. Or also follow us on Instagram at Six Figure DJs. I'm DJ Too Much with Six Figure DJs, and I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. Yeah.